So what are we doing, right? We are still rounding to the nearest place value, but we're looking at things in our world, the real world that we live in. We're going to apply what we have learned in that world. So one of the first steps that they're going to have us do is they're kind of like going to give us a number, and we are going to just have some simple practice and review. So I'm going to take a number like 436,782. And my first step is I'm going to round it to nearest, and I hate it when they do this, and they give you a colon or a dot, 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 or they give you a list. Ready? Here's my list. 1,000. I'm going to skip 2 lines down. 10,000. What's going to be the next one? 100,000. I gave myself plenty of room to work. Now, what I see you guys do when you get these problems is I see you guys look at the problem, you say 1,000, and you immediately start working right up here. What is the first strategy? Everybody should tell me. Write down the number, right? So when I'm rounding, we're going to write down the number. So thousands, I'm going to write the number that they gave me to start with. I'm going to write 436,782. The reason why I rewrite it down is because if I underline and circle on this number, I could get confused on the next one, underlining and circling. And then I get confused on the next one because I have lots of underlines and circles, and I don't know which place I'm going to anymore. So I always rewrite the number. Get it? Okay. So I'm going to round to the nearest what? Underline that place value for me now. Underline the digit that is in that place value now. Well, I can even hear some people. What's my strategy? I go ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Good, and I underline the place value that I'm looking for, the thousands. So if I'm underlining the thousands, I'm going to circle the digit that's in the hundreds. Now I've circled it, so I know it's going to become a 0, and everything else is going to become a 0. The 7 tells me that is it going to go up or stay the same? Up. The 6 is going to go up to a what? 7,000. Now, what happens to these digits? According to our previous strategies, we know that they stay the same. On the next problem, let's go ahead and do that too. What's the first strategy? Write down the number. Write down that number. Woo-hoo! And then I'm going to underline that place value. So I count it. Count with me. Ready? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. This is my 10,000s because I'm going in the 10,000s. So I will use my thousands. I circle it because I know it's going to become a what? 0. 0. No matter what, that number is becoming a 0. That number tells me what happens to the 10,000s place. Is it going to stay the same or go up? It's a 6. 5 or more. Let it soar. Good. So the 6 tells me that the 3 will become a 4. See how it's easy to accidentally get that mixed up? But I can't change this number because I've already made it a 0. See why that strategy can be important for those of you who are getting confused on what I'm using the numbers for?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put my 4 down also because I know it's going to stay the same. I want you to do 100,000s by yourself now. Go. Okay, we're back at it. What do I do first? What do I do first? Everybody tell me, what do I do?
Write
the number. The number is 436,782. I changed my pen color on accident. Okay, so now I'm going to underline the place value. Here we go.
Tens.
Ah!
Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s,
100,000s is where I want to stay. Then I'm going to circle the number to the right, okay? And I know that it right now is a 3, but it's going to become a
0.
So I'm only working with my 100,000s number. I look at that 3 and I say, because there is a 3 in the 10,000s, 4 or less, let it rest. If it rests, it stays the
Same.
So my number is 400,000. Keep your nose if you got it. Great job. Now, if you're getting confused on these, remember, use that strategy. Follow that same rule. Circle and a 0. Now, before you go out for recess, because that bell is getting ready to ring, I want you to look at what you're going to be doing in your problem set today. So, without getting your problem set out, look up at the board. You will recognize these problems. What do you notice? Oh my gosh, we already have examples. But is there room right here to write that number?
No.
No. So what I'm going to tell you is because there's not room right here, can I use this space out here?
Yes.
And what I shouldn't see when you work these types of problems is just an answer. I should still always see some strategies. Okay? So I would immediately on mine rewrite this number right here. So I'm going to use my smart board. Wait. 5, 4, 3, 9, 8, 2. I checked my number. 543,982. I'm good. And I know I'm rounding to the nearest what?
Thousand.
So I'm going to underline it. Should I always see this strategy?
Yes.
Yes. I should not just see an answer. Get it?
Got it.
You're dismissed.